Hey there, future SEO rock stars. Ready to crush those job interviews?
We've got you covered.
Today we're diving deep into the world of SEO expert interviews.
We're serving up insider tips and tricks, all powered by RoleCatcher.
We're talking career guides, interview guides, the works.
Basically, everything you need to ace those interview questions.
And trust me, this isn't just another SEO lecture.
Oh no, we're going way beyond the basics.
We're uncovering the secrets to standing out.
And showing those hiring managers why you're the SEO superstar they've been searching for.
Did you know that the SEO job market is projected to grow like crazy?
It's true. We're talking a 10% surge in the next decade alone.
Which tells you one thing, SEO is where it's at.
It's the backbone of the internet, and it's only getting bigger.
All right, let's break this down for our listeners who are gearing up for their interviews.
Imagine you're sitting across from a hiring manager.
What does an SEO expert really do? What's the essence of the role?
Think of an SEO expert as kind of a digital magician.
I like it.
They make websites appear at the top of search results, like magic.
They're the wizards behind the curtain, making sure businesses get found online.
Exactly. They're masters of keywords, content, and analytics.
So it's not just about knowing the technical stuff.
Not at all. It's about understanding how people search, how search engines work.
And ultimately, how to connect the two in a way that drives results.
You got it. It's a blend of creativity, technical know-how, and a whole lot of strategic thinking.
Okay, so we know what an SEO expert does, but what's it actually like to work in this field?
It's fast-paced, it's dynamic, and it's never boring, that's for sure.
I bet. The internet's always buzzing, so SEO experts must be on their toes all the time.
You got it. It's a constant learning curve, but it's also incredibly rewarding.
Okay, but let's be real. Every job has its challenges, right?
Of course, there are always going to be ups and downs, just like any other career path.
So what are some of the things that might be considered downsides to working in SEO?
Well, staring at a screen all day can take a toll on your eyes, so it's important to prioritize breaks and ergonomics.
That's true for any desk job.
Absolutely, and then there's the pressure of deadlines. The SEO world moves fast, so it can get a bit stressful at times.
I can imagine. But hey, a little bit of pressure can be a good thing, right? It keeps us motivated.
Exactly. It's all about finding that sweet spot between challenge and reward.
Speaking of reward, let's dive into the part that can make or break your SEO career, the interview.
The moment of truth. But don't worry, we've got your back.
We're going to walk you through some of the most common SEO interview questions.
And we're not just giving you generic answers.
Oh no, we're going deep, revealing the secrets behind what interviewers really want to hear.
We're talking insider tips and tricks to help you stand out from the crowd.
And ultimately land that dream SEO job.
Ready to dive in?
Let's do it. First up, a classic interview opener. What inspired you to pursue a career in search engine optimization? It seems simple enough, but I bet there's more to it than meets the eye.
You're absolutely right. This question might seem like a softball, but it's actually a golden opportunity to make a memorable first impression.
So it's not enough to just say, I like computers, or I'm good with keywords.
Not even close. The interviewer wants to see your passion, your enthusiasm, the spark that ignited your SEO journey.
So how do we infuse that passion into our response?
Think of it as telling your SEO origin story. Was there a specific moment, a project, an article, or maybe a mentor who sparked your interest in this field?
So instead of saying, I'm good at optimizing websites for Google, I could talk about how I help my friend's small business get discovered online.
Exactly. Make it personal, make it relatable, and show the interviewer that you understand the power of SEO to make a real-world difference.
This is where RoleCatcher's AI can be a total game changer, right?
Absolutely. Their platform analyzes job descriptions and identifies the skills and experience that are most valuable to that specific company.
So how can I use that to my advantage when answering this question?
Let's say you're interviewing for a company that's really focused on e-commerce. You could talk about how you're passionate about helping businesses grow their online sales through strategic SEO.
So I'm tailoring my answer to
Yeah.
their specific needs and priorities. That's brilliant.
Exactly. It shows them that you've done your research and that you're genuinely invested in their success.
Okay, I'm loving these insider tips. Hit me with another question.
All right, here's one that separates the SEO newbies from the seasoned pros. What are the most important ranking factors for search engines? This is where you get to show off your SEO knowledge.
Okay, time to unleash my inner SEO geek. I know keywords are crucial, backlinks are king,
Don't forget about content. It's all about creating content that people actually want to read.
and making sure it's optimized for both search engines and users.
Right.
You got it. It's all about finding that balance. But there's a way to answer this question without sounding like you're reciting a textbook.
Because nobody wants to hear me ramble off a list of ranking factors,
Yeah.
right? Exactly. Instead of just listing them out, try connecting them to the bigger picture of what search engines are trying to achieve.
Which is?
To provide users with the most relevant, valuable, and trustworthy information possible.
So it's about aligning my SEO strategies with Google's ultimate goal, which is to help users find what they're looking for.
Precisely. And by highlighting that understanding, you're showing the interviewer that you're not just an SEO technician, you're an SEO strategist.
Okay, so instead of saying keywords are important for ranking, I could say something like, I focus on understanding the user's search intent and then crafting high-quality content that aligns with those needs.
Now you're talking. You've taken a technical concept and made it relatable to the user experience.
And that's what it's all about, right? Creating a win-win situation for both search engines and the people who use them.
You've got it. And this is another area where RoleCatcher's AI can give you an edge.
Tell me more.
Their AI can actually analyze job descriptions and identify the specific ranking factors that a particular company prioritizes.
So if a company's really focused on user experience, I can emphasize my understanding of ranking factors like mobile friendliness and page speed.
Exactly. You're showing them that you've done your homework and that you're ready to hit the ground running, addressing their specific needs.
RoleCatcher, you're like my secret SEO weapon. I love it. Okay, what's next? What other interview questions should I be prepared for?
Let's talk keywords. Be ready to answer this one. How do you conduct keyword research?
Keywords, the lifeblood of SEO. They're the bridge between what people are searching for and the content we create.
Exactly. And this question is all about showcasing your strategic thinking.
Okay, so it's not enough to just say, I use Google Keyword Planner.
While tools are important, this question is less about the tools themselves and more about your thought process.
So walk me through it. What does a successful keyword research process look like?
It starts with understanding the target audience. Who are they? What are their pain points? What are they searching for online?
So it's about getting inside the heads of your potential customers and understanding their needs.
Exactly. And once you have a solid understanding of your audience, you can start brainstorming relevant keywords and phrases.
Okay, and then what? Do I just plug those keywords into a tool and call it a day?
Not quite. You need to analyze those keywords, look at their search volume, their competition, and their relevance to your website's goals.
So it's about finding that sweet spot between keywords that are highly relevant to my website and keywords that people are actually searching for.
Exactly. It's about finding those golden nuggets that will drive targeted traffic to your website. And this is another area where RoleCatcher can really help you shine.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Tell me more.
RoleCatcher's AI can analyze job descriptions and identify the specific types of keywords a company is focusing on.
So if a company is really trying to dominate a niche market, I could emphasize my experience with long-tail keyword research.
Exactly. You're showing them that you understand their specific needs and that you have the skills to deliver.
RoleCatcher, you're like my SEO secret weapon. Okay, ready for more interview wisdom. What else you got?
All right, let's get technical for a moment. Be prepared to answer this question. How do you optimize on-page content for SEO?
On-page optimization, this is where the rubber meets the road.
Exactly. It's all about making sure your website's content is firing on all cylinders.
So we're talking title tags, meta descriptions, header tags, all those behind-the-scenes elements that make a difference.
You got it. It's about sending those signals to search engines that your content is relevant, valuable, and worthy of ranking.
But how do I explain that without overwhelming the interviewer with technical jargon?
Focus on the why behind each element. Explain how optimizing title tags and meta descriptions not only helps with rankings, but also makes your website more enticing to those searching online.
Right, because what good is a #1 ranking if nobody clicks on your link?
Exactly. You want to show them that you understand that on-page optimization is about enhancing the user experience as much as it is about pleasing the algorithms.
Got it. So I could say something like, on-page optimization is about making sure every piece of content is working its hardest to attract both search engines and users. That means crafting compelling title tags and meta descriptions that entice clicks, using relevant header tags to improve readability, and ensuring the content itself is high quality, engaging, and optimized for the target keywords.
Now you're talking. You've covered the key elements while highlighting the dual purpose of on-page optimization appealing to both search engines and users.
I'm starting to see the strategy behind it all. This is way more engaging than I thought it would be.
SEO is far from boring once you start digging into the details. Now, ready to tackle another question?
Absolutely, bring it on.
All right, let's talk about everyone's favorite topic. Link building, they might ask. What is your experience with link building?
Link building. Now that's where the real magic happens.
Yeah.
It's about getting other websites to vouch for your content, right?
Exactly. Think of it as digital word-of-mouth marketing. High-quality backlinks from reputable websites are like gold stars next to your name.
Okay, so how do I showcase my link building skills without sounding like I'm bragging?
Focus on your accomplishments, not just your knowledge. Did you successfully secure backlinks for a personal project or a previous employer? Have you experimented with different link building strategies like guest blogging or broken link building?
So instead of just saying, I'm good at getting backlinks, I can share a specific example of a link building campaign I spearheaded and the results I achieved.
Bingo! Quantify your accomplishments whenever possible. Instead of saying, I increased website traffic, say, I implemented a link building strategy that resulted in a 25% increase in organic traffic within 3 months.
I'm taking notes. Numbers speak louder than words, especially in the data-driven world of SEO.
Exactly. And speaking of data, let's not forget how RoleCatcher can help you analyze your link building experience and tailor it to specific job descriptions.
Tell me more.
RoleCatcher's AI can identify the specific link building skills a company is seeking. So if a company values outreach and relationship building, you can highlight your experience in those areas. Or if they prioritize content marketing, you can showcase your guest blogging successes.
RoleCatcher, you're like the ultimate SEO career coach. Okay, what else do I need to be ready for?
Let's talk about measuring success. Be ready to answer. How do you measure the success of an SEO campaign? This is where you demonstrate your analytical skills.
Okay, this one feels crucial. At the end of the day, SEO is all about results, right?
You're spot on. It's not enough to just do SEO. You need to prove its effectiveness with cold, hard data.
So how do I showcase my data-driven side? Should I list off a bunch of metrics and analytics tools?
While it's good to be familiar with tools like Google Analytics, focus on the why behind the metrics. Explain what those numbers mean and how you use them to make informed decisions.
Okay, so instead of just saying organic traffic, I might say, I track organic traffic as a key indicator of SEO success. But I also pay attention to metrics like bounce rate and time on page to understand how engaged users are with the content. If those metrics are low, it might indicate that the content isn't meeting user needs, even if traffic is high.
Excellent. You've demonstrated a nuanced understanding of different SEO metrics and how they can be used to paint a complete picture of an SEO campaign's effectiveness.
I'm ready to crunch some numbers. But before we get lost in spreadsheets, I have to ask, how can RoleCatcher help me tailor my analytics approach to specific job descriptions?
Great question. RoleCatcher's AI can identify the specific KPIs, key performance indicators, a company prioritizes. So if a company is laser-focused on lead generation, you can highlight your experience tracking and optimizing conversion rates. Or, if brand awareness is their top priority, you can showcase your expertise in measuring brand mentions and social media engagement.
RoleCatcher, you're like having a personal SEO data analyst in my pocket.
Yeah.
Okay, what other interview curveballs do I need to be prepared for?
All right, here's one that's all about demonstrating your commitment to staying ahead of the curve. How do you stay up to date with the latest SEO trends and changes?
Ooh, this one feels like a test. Like they're trying to see if I'm the kind of person who rests on their laurels or if I'm always hungry for knowledge and growth.
You're exactly right. The SEO landscape is constantly evolving, so it's crucial to demonstrate that you're adaptable, curious, and committed to continuous learning.
So how do I prove I'm a lifelong learner when it comes to SEO? Should I rattle off a list of SEO blogs and podcasts I follow?
While staying informed is important, focus on how you actively engage with new information. Do you experiment with new tactics? Do you share your insights with others? Do you seek out opportunities to challenge your assumptions?
Okay, so instead of just saying, I read SEO blogs, I might say, I make it a point to set aside time each week to read industry publications. But I don't just passively consume information. I actively experiment with new strategies on my own website and share my findings with the SEO community. I also believe it's important to challenge my own assumptions and seek out diverse perspective to avoid getting stuck in an echo chamber.
Now you're talking. You've painted a picture of someone who's not only informed, but actively engaged in the SEO community, always seeking to learn, grow, and contribute.
Okay, I'm feeling pumped. This is way more empowering than I expected.
That's the power of preparation. Are you ready to dive into a few more questions?
You bet. Let's do this.
Now, let's say you're faced with this question. How do you optimize a website for local search? Imagine someone searching for best pizza near me. Your expertise needs to shine through.
Local SEO. It's all about those geographically targeted searches. It's how businesses can connect with customers right in their neighborhood.
Exactly. It's about making sure that when someone's craving a pizza right now, the right pizzeria pops up on their phone.
So how do I show I'm a local SEO whiz? Should I talk about Google My Business listings and building local citations?
Absolutely. But remember, it's not just about what you do, but why it matters. Explain how a fully optimized Google My Business profile acts like a virtual storefront, pulling in those local pizza lovers.
And those local citations, it's like being listed in all the best online directories so people can find you no matter where they're searching.
You got it. It's about building a consistent and trustworthy online presence across the web.
And since we're talking local, I bet RoleCatcher's AI can help me tailor my answers to specific geographic locations, right?
Spot on. Let's say you're applying for a role in a city known for its craft beer scene.
Oh, I like where this is going.
RoleCatcher can help you emphasize your experience optimizing websites for breweries, highlighting keywords like best IPAs or brew pub with outdoor seating. It's about speaking their language literally.
RoleCatcher, you're making me thirsty for success. Okay, what other SEO challenges should I be ready to tackle?
All right, get ready for this one. How do you approach SEO for e-commerce websites? Think bigger, think product catalogs, think converting browsers into buyers.
E-commerce SEO. It's a whole different ballgame than optimizing a simple blog or website, right?
You're right. Imagine optimizing hundreds, even thousands of product pages. It requires a strategic mindset and a keen eye for detail.
Where do I even begin?
Start with the foundation. Keyword research. Uncover how people are searching for products in that specific niche. Then think about optimizing each product page not just with keywords, but with compelling descriptions that make people click that Add to Cart button.
So it's not just about getting people to the website, it's about guiding them through the entire buying journey.
Precisely. And that's where things like site speed and a smooth checkout process become crucial. You want to make it as easy as possible for customers to find what they need and complete their purchase.
It's like creating a digital shopping experience that's both enjoyable and effective. I'm starting to see how all these pieces fit together.
And don't forget about RoleCatcher's role in this. Their AI can analyze e-commerce job descriptions and identify the specific skills and experience that are most valuable in that niche.
Right, so if I'm applying to an online vintage furniture store, I can highlight my experience with image optimization and optimizing product descriptions for like mid-century modern furniture keywords.
Exactly. You're showcasing that you understand the unique challenges and opportunities of e-commerce SEO, which is music to a hiring manager's ears.
Okay, hit me with the next SEO interview challenge.
All right, here's a question that tests your understanding of the bigger picture. What are some of the biggest challenges facing SEO experts today?
Ooh, this one feels a bit more philosophical. Is it about those pesky algorithm updates that keep us on our toes?
That's definitely part of it. Search engines are constantly refining their algorithms, so SEO experts need to be incredibly adaptable and always willing to learn and evolve.
It's like trying to hit a moving target, but instead of darts, we're using keywords and content.
Love that analogy. But it's not just about algorithms. Think about the ever-increasing competition for online visibility. Everyone wants to be on page one of Google, so how do you stand out from the crowd?
Okay, so I could talk about the importance of creating high-quality, engaging content that truly resonates with the target audience, as well as building a strong backlink profile from authoritative websites.
Exactly. It's about combining those core SEO principles with creative thinking, data analysis, and a deep understanding of your target audience.
So it's not just about following the rules, it's about pushing boundaries and finding innovative ways to stand out in a crowded digital landscape.
Now you're getting it. And guess what? RoleCatcher can help you here too.
You're kidding. How?
Their AI can analyze industry trends and identify the specific challenges that companies are facing in their SEO efforts. Let's say a company is struggling with voice search optimization. You can highlight your knowledge in that area and demonstrate how your skills can help them overcome that specific challenge.
RoleCatcher. You're like the SEO crystal ball, revealing the future of search.
Think of it as your secret weapon for staying ahead of the curve. Okay, ready for another question?
Absolutely. Bring on the SEO knowledge.
All right, this one often trips people up. Can you explain the difference between SEO and SEM and how they can work together?
Okay, SEO versus SEM. I know they're both important for online visibility, but sometimes the lines get a little blurry.
It's a common misconception. Think of it like this. SEO is like growing a garden organically. You're nurturing your website with quality content, attracting natural backlinks, and cultivating a thriving online presence over time. SM, on the other hand, is like giving your website a boost with fertilizer. You're paying for targeted traffic through paid advertising campaigns, getting immediate visibility, but those results might fade once you stop paying.
So SEO is the marathon and SEM is the sprint.
Exactly. And while they have their differences, they can work together beautifully.
Okay, so how do I explain that synergy?
Talk about how data from SEM campaigns, like keyword performance and user behavior, can actually inform your SEO strategy. Conversely, a strong organic presence built through SEO can actually make your SEM campaigns more effective and cost-efficient.
So it's not an either situation. It's about finding the right balance and using each strategy to complement the other.
Exactly. And guess what? RoleCatcher can help you demonstrate this understanding to potential employers.
Okay, I'm sensing a theme here.
Their AI analyzes job descriptions to identify whether a company prioritizes organic SEO, paid search advertising, or ideally a blend of both. This allows you to tailor your answers and emphasize the skills and experience that are most relevant to their marketing strategy.
RoleCatcher, you're taking the guesswork out of interview prep. I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, what else do I need to know to knock these interviewer socks off?
Let's talk about a concept that's gaining more and more traction, user experience, or UX, and how it impacts SEO.
UX, it's about making websites enjoyable and easy to use, right?
Yeah.
But how does that tie into SEO? It seems like two separate things.
Not at all. Think about, have you ever landed on a website that was a nightmare to navigate, with slow loading times and confusing layouts?
All the time. I usually just hit the back button and find a different website.
Exactly. And guess what? Search engines like Google have caught on to this. They're prioritizing websites that provide a positive user experience because they know that's what keeps people engaged and coming back for more.
So if my website is a joy to use, Google will reward me with higher rankings.
It's a bit more nuanced than that, but you're on the right track. Things like mobile friendliness, clear navigation, engaging content, and fast loading speeds all contribute to a positive user experience, which can indirectly boost your SEO performance.
Okay, so it's not just about pleasing the search engines anymore. It's about creating a website that humans actually love to use.
Now you're getting it. And this is where you can really shine in an interview. Demonstrate your understanding that SEO is no longer just about keywords and backlinks. It's about creating a holistic online experience that delights users and keeps them coming back for more.
So how do I effectively communicate this understanding?
Focus on the following. Highlight the importance of mobile-first design, especially with more and more people accessing the internet on their smartphones. Emphasize the need for clear and intuitive navigation so users can easily find what they're looking for. Stress the importance of high-quality, engaging content that provides value and keeps users on the page. And don't forget to mention the impact of page speed because nobody wants to wait around for a slow website to load.
Okay, so I could say something like, I believe that user experience is an integral part of any successful SEO strategy. A website that is mobile-friendly, easy to navigate, and provides valuable and engaging content is not only more likely to rank well, but also more likely to convert visitors into loyal customers.
Now you're talking. You've effectively conveyed the interconnectedness of UX and SEO, demonstrating a well-rounded understanding of what it takes to succeed in today's digital landscape.
I'm feeling like a UX-savvy SEO pro. But before we get carried away, let's talk about how RoleCatcher can help me tailor my UX knowledge to specific job descriptions.
You know it. RoleCatcher's AI can analyze a company's website and identify areas where they excel or struggle in terms of user experience. So, if you're interviewing with a company that has a lightning-fast website but a somewhat clunky navigation menu,
I see what you're saying.
you can highlight your experience in information architecture and menu optimization, showing them that you can help them improve their UX and, as a result, their SEO.
RoleCatcher, you're like the UX whisperer, uncovering hidden opportunities for optimization. I'm loving this. Okay, ready for another round of SEO interview prep?
Absolutely. Let's talk site structure. Imagine a librarian trying to organize a chaotic library. That's what it's like for search engines navigating a poorly structured website.
So site structure is all about organizing your website in a way that makes sense for both users and search engines, right?
Exactly. A well-structured website helps search engines understand the hierarchy of your content, making it easier for them to crawl, index, and rank your pages.
So if my website is a jumbled mess of randomly linked pages, it's going to be harder for Google to understand what my site is about and how to rank my pages.
Precisely. On the other hand, a clear and logical site structure with a well-defined homepage, categories, subcategories, and individual pages signals to search engines that your site is user-friendly and easy to navigate, which can boost your rankings.
It's like giving search engines a roadmap of your website, making it easy for them to find their way around and discover all your valuable content.
Exactly. And don't forget about the importance of internal linking.
Right, those are the clickable links that connect different pages within your website. But why are they so important for site structure?
Internal links act like guideposts, leading both users and search engines to related content. They help establish a hierarchy of information, distribute link equity throughout your website, and improve the overall user experience by making it easier for visitors to find the information they need.
Okay, so I understand the importance of a well-structured website, but how do I explain this effectively in an interview?
When discussing site structure, focus on the following. Explain the importance of a hierarchical structure, just like a well-organized library. Highlight the role of internal linking in creating pathways between related content. Mention the importance of XML sitemaps as a roadmap for search engines. And stress the need for user-friendly URLs that are short, descriptive, and easy to understand.
Okay, so I can say something like, a well-structured website is essential for SEO success because it helps search engines understand and index our content effectively. I always prioritize creating a hierarchical site structure with clear navigation, logical internal linking, an XML sitemap, and user-friendly URLs to ensure both users and search engines can easily navigate and understand our website.
Now you're talking. You've covered the key elements of site structure, highlighting your understanding of how a well-organized website can positively impact SEO performance.
I'm feeling pretty good about my site structure knowledge, but before we move on, I have to ask, how can RoleCatcher's AI help me tailor my site structure expertise to specific job descriptions?
Excellent question. RoleCatcher can analyze a company's website and identify areas for improvement in terms of site structure. For example, if a company's website has a deep and complex structure with multiple levels of navigation, you can highlight your experience in simplifying site architecture and improving internal linking to enhance both user experience and search engine visibility.
RoleCatcher.
Yeah.
You're like the website architect I never knew I needed. Okay, let's keep this SEO momentum going. What other interview questions should I be prepared for?
Let's talk about the content itself. Be prepared to discuss your content marketing strategy. They might ask, what is your content marketing strategy and how do you measure its success?
Content marketing, my favorite topic. It's all about creating amazing content that attracts and engages our target audience. But how do I articulate that in a way that impresses an SEO hiring manager?
Think beyond just creating content. It's about aligning your content strategy with business objectives. Start by understanding the target audience. What are their pain points? What information are they searching for?
So it's about creating content that not only ranks well in search engines, but also provides value to the reader and moves them closer to a specific goal, like making a purchase or signing up for a newsletter.
You got it. And don't forget to mention how you measure success. Are you tracking metrics like organic traffic, time on page, social shares, or even better, leads generated and sales conversions?
Okay, so I could say something like, my content marketing strategy is centered around creating high-quality, valuable content that resonates with our target audience and drives profitable customer action. I start by conducting in-depth keyword research and competitor analysis to identify content gaps and opportunities. Then, I create a content calendar that outlines the topics, formats, and distribution channels for each piece of content, ensuring everything we produce aligns with our overall business objectives and target audience interests. To measure success, I track key metrics such as organic traffic, engagement, leads generated, and conversions, always looking for ways to optimize our content for maximum impact.
Now you're talking. You've demonstrated a clear understanding of the strategic elements of content marketing, highlighting your ability to create content that not only engages your audience, but also drives measurable results.
I'm feeling inspired to write some epic content right now, but before I get lost in my content creation zone, let's talk about how RoleCatcher's AI can help me tailor my content marketing expertise to specific job descriptions.
I'm glad you asked. RoleCatcher can analyze a company's existing content marketing efforts and identify areas for improvement or expansion. For instance, if a company is already doing a great job with blog content but lacks a strong social media presence, you can highlight your expertise in social media marketing and content promotion, showing them that you can help them reach a wider audience and achieve their content marketing goals.
RoleCatcher. You're like the content marketing matchmaker, connecting my skills with the companies that need them most. I'm loving this.
Absolutely. It's about building relationships, sharing knowledge, and learning from each other's experiences.
Okay, I'm convinced. Networking is a must for SEO success. But how do I bring this up in an interview without sounding like I'm just there to make friends?
Focus on the value you bring to the table. Talk about how you actively engage with the SEO community to stay ahead of the curve on emerging trends and to gain new perspectives that can inform your strategies.
So instead of saying, I like to chat with other SEO people online, I could say, I regularly participate in industry forums and online discussions to stay abreast of the latest algorithm updates and to engage in thought-provoking conversations about the future of SEO.
Now you're talking. You've positioned yourself as someone who's not only interested in staying informed, but who also actively contributes to the SEO community.
I like it. It's about being a giver, not just a taker.
Exactly. And remember, RoleCatcher can be a valuable resource for expanding your SEO network too.
Oh, right. I almost forgot about my trusty sidekick, RoleCatcher.
Their platform can connect you with other SEO professionals in your area.
So I can find local meetups, workshops, and networking events.
Absolutely. It's a fantastic way to meet like-minded SEO enthusiasts, expand your professional circle, and maybe even find your next dream job.
RoleCatcher. You're the SEO networking guru. Okay, what else do I need to know before I head into that interview?
Let's talk about a question that often throws people off guard. The dreaded salary question. Be prepared to answer. What are your salary expectations for this role? It's something you're almost guaranteed to encounter, so it's best to be prepared.
Ooh, the salary question.
Mhm.
This one always makes me a little nervous. I want to make sure I'm being realistic without underselling myself. It's a delicate dance.
I hear you. It's a balancing act, for sure. But with a little preparation and a healthy dose of confidence, you can navigate this question with grace and finesse.
Okay, so how do I strike that balance? Should I give a specific number or should I offer a salary range?
That's a great question, and the answer can vary depending on the company, the role, and your level of experience. Sometimes it's helpful to have a target salary in mind, but be prepared to discuss a range.
Okay, so do my research, know my worth, and be ready to negotiate respectfully. I could do that. Any other salary negotiation tips I should keep in mind?
Absolutely. Remember, it's not just about the salary. Consider the entire compensation package, including benefits, vacation time, and opportunities for professional development. Sometimes it's worth negotiating for perks that are important to you, even if the starting salary isn't exactly what you had in mind.
That's a great point. I'm all about work-life balance and investing in my professional growth. Okay, I'm feeling much more prepared to handle the salary question now. But before we wrap up this SEO interview prep session, I'd love to get your take on one final thought-provoking question.
I'm happy to share my thoughts. What question do you have in mind?
Given everything we've discussed about the ever-evolving nature of SEO, how can aspiring SEO professionals future-proof their careers and stay ahead of the curve? It's a fast-paced field, and I want to make sure I'm always moving forward.
That's an excellent question. It's not enough to simply learn the fundamentals of SEO. You need to be constantly adapting, evolving, and expanding your skill set to thrive in this dynamic industry. The good news is that if you're passionate about SEO and eager to learn, you're already on the right track.
Okay, that's reassuring. But what are some practical steps I can take to ensure my SEO skills are always in demand?
Well, first and foremost, embrace a growth mindset. The SEO landscape is constantly changing, which means you need to be comfortable with adapting to new algorithms, embracing emerging technologies, and constantly seeking out new knowledge and skills.
So it's all about being a lifelong learner when it comes to SEO.
Exactly. Make it a habit to stay up to date on industry news and trends, experiment with new tools and tactics, and challenge your assumptions. The more curious and adaptable you are, the better equipped you'll be to navigate the ever-changing world of SEO.
This has been an incredible deep dive into the world of SEO interview prep. I feel so much more confident and prepared now, thanks to your expert guidance. I'm ready to go out there and land my dream SEO job.
That's what we love to hear. Remember, confidence is key. Believe in yourself, showcase your passion for SEO, and don't be afraid to let your personality shine through. You've got this.
And to all our listeners out there, if you're ready to take your SEO career to the next level, Don't forget to check out RoleCatcher's incredible AI-powered tools and resources. They can help you craft the perfect resume, tailor your answers to specific job descriptions, and practice your interview skills until you're ready to wow any hiring manager.
Absolutely. RoleCatcher is an invaluable resource for anyone navigating the world of SEO careers.
And one final thought to leave you with. As we've discussed throughout this episode, the world of SEO is constantly evolving. But rather than fearing that change, embrace it. The more adaptable, curious, and eager to learn you are, the more successful you'll be in this exciting and rewarding field.
Well said. The future of SEO belongs to those who are willing to adapt, grow, and never stop learning.
That's all the time we have for today's deep dive into SEO interview prep. We hope you found this episode informative, insightful, and inspiring. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep those rankings soaring.